problem is that being unhappy, I make other people unhappy, right, around me.
And then, but otherwise, the basic point of life, the basis of life, basis of daily living, since the beginning of time, has been duality, beginning with male and female, man and woman. So what I mean? Taking it one step further, it means being happy. He tries to make the other person happier than he is. Ultimately, thereby you have done whatever you can do. But you have done whatever you can do to make the other happy. Why? Because making the other happy makes me happy. Again, on this point, any question?
But
no question.
I can ask one.
Please, please.
Making others happy is not in our hand, and I mean, many times, yes, I agree to it that especially your close relatives, like especially wife, if she's unhappy, you are unhappy. You feel unhappy even though you are at peace of your mind. If she is agonized,
yes,
you feel ridiculous.
Yes, but don't blame the wife.
I'm not blaming the wife, but making others happy is very difficult task. And if you want your peace of mind, then whether you should be looking at others' happiness or you should be looking at your peace of mind.
So, what is the answer?
What you will choose in the end, because if you really want your peace of mind, then some relations will have to be broken. Probably you will have to share them off. You may get peace of mind. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know whether that will also give you peace of mind. But when you are alone, when to yourself, yes, you are content. But when you go just next door is your wife, or I mean closest relative, and you realize
next door is your wife.
Immediately you open out of yourself. Immediately the moment you open out of yourself, your first person comes is your wife, and if she is unhappy, you again become unhappy.
That is the lesson to be learned. That's the only for two things. I cannot be happy unless I try to make the other happy. And I make effort, make the other person happy.
After so many years, I have learned it is impossible to be happy if your wife is unhappy. You have to make your wife happy. Yesterday, as I told you, sir, inside, I was expected to be home at 12:30. I was ready to leave the restaurant there after 12 o'clock. But I couldn't make home at 1:15 and I had had it. She was so much worried about me. And I had it. So I said, just when you were talking, I realized I must make my wife happy in order to be happy.
No, and they came to a wrong conclusion. you came to a wrong conclusion. That you must make your wife happy. Whereas what I am saying is, the only way to be happy is to make the other happy.
But the closest is the wife.
Therefore, don't think closest is the wife.
Sorry? What did you say?
Don't think closest is the wife.
Don't think closest is the wife.
Oh. Same attitude with everybody.
Therefore, the answer is, try to make yourself happy by all means. Let's not make a mistake. By all means. My happiness comes first. There is no doubt about it. So I must try to make myself happy. There is no doubt about it. But the important point is that trying to make myself happy, I may succeed or I may not.
Beg your pardon?
I'm trying to make myself happy. May happen or may not happen. So, happiness does not depend on being content.
Happiness does not depend on being content.
Because being content means making the other person happy. Not brother or somebody's sister, someone's friend.
You mean to say contentment does not lie in having selfish happiness. It is the contentment lies in making others happy.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is the point.
That I realize now. I am so happy going out in the morning to the Kamala Nehru Park and greeting everybody and even the beggars and everybody, and I feel so happy making others happy.
But the important point is, even that is not in your control.
Absolutely.
Even making your sister, making the other person happy is not in your control. Making the other person happy is not in your control. Making myself happy all the time is not possible. But making myself first and foremost, I'm being very, very practical. And my point is, what do I want most in life? Happiness. Happiness for whom? Happiness for me. What is happiness for me? Happiness for me ultimately means contentment. So in the beginning we saying, it is not, happiness is not necessarily personal. Not making myself happy is not personal. And I may want to make my wife happy. I may want to make my sister happy. But the point is, making anyone happy, including me or the other, is not in our control. Therefore, what is the happiness? Contentment. Therefore, contentment is the ultimate word for contentment. Happiness is contentment. And the ultimate word for contentment
Is acceptance.
acceptance. Acceptance Because what is unhappiness? Unhappiness is making someone unhappy. Happiness, making someone unhappy. And that is because the basis of life is duality. Making contentment is accepting duality. Therefore, duality means making myself happy, making the others happy. Therefore, happiness means contentment for myself, contentment for the other. But even deeper than that, in the fact, nothing is in our control. First and foremost, making myself happy. Suppose I can't make myself happy. Then the point is, I can't, making the other happy is also not in my control. Therefore, happiness, according to me, means accepting whatever is in any situation that he wants, he is in. If I'm unable to make myself happy, I cannot make the other happy. That is the ultimate happiness. The ultimate happiness is contentment. And contentment means acceptance that the basis of daily living is not wanting happiness.